It's time for the fifth and final night at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza.
I don't want to be the bearer of bad news or anything, but you do realize we have 2 hours before we leave for the theaters to go watch the 5 Nights at Freddy's movie, right?
Yes, I know that, Donald.
Then why are we playing the game right now?
Well, I thought it would be nice to finish the game before we head to watch the movie.
We'd better be quick because I don't think Donald's appetite can stay satisfied forever.
I'll be quick, don't worry. Anyways, I think I should explain what I'm doing.
Please do.
Well, there's this strategy in this game I will refer to as cam stalling.
What's that?
Basically, I keep my camera locked on certain animatronics, which in this case is both Freddy and Foxy.
I don't understand how that is going to help us.
It essentially locks whatever animatronic I want, so they would not be able to move. In this case, I'm trying to stall Freddy so he doesn't leave the main stage.
Okay, but then what about Bonnie and Chica? Don't you have to worry about them as well?
Cam stalling does not work on Bonnie and Chica. They will always show up at either door, so you can always assume they'll be there.
What about Foxy?
Well, Foxy's a bit tricky. You see, Foxy is completely dependent based on chance. The longer the camera is not up, the faster he will start to peek his curtains. Though I'd say he's still pretty easy.
I'm actually impressed, Barack. You can actually hold your own in the game, but why didn't you start off playing in the first place?
Donald, I already told you once, but I'll say it again. I'm a long-standing veteran of this game. If I played at the beginning, I would just be ruining the experience for you guys.
Since it looks like Barack can handle the fifth night, what should we do when we get to the theaters?
Finally, something actually worth talking about. Well, let's see. First things first. We need food. And I mean really good food.
What did you guys have in mind?
I'll probably get a medium-sized bag of popcorn. You can't beat a good snack like popcorn, especially if we are going to watch a potential blockbuster of a movie.
Not gonna lie, popcorn is pretty good, Joe, but you gotta think bigger. I was thinking more like 5 hot dogs, a pizza, and probably 2 sodas for myself.
Good Lord, Donald. At this point, you might as well pursue a world record for eating.
Oh, damn it. You're right, Barack. I almost completely forgot about sweet treats.
That's not what I meant.
I'll probably add like 6 churros and 2 chocolate chip cookies.
Did you say chocolate chip?
Ignoring the 5-star feast Donald will be having, I'll probably have 2 hot dogs and some pretzels to go along with watching the movie.
Oh, I love pretzels too. Say, Barack, you wouldn't mind if I could have one of your pretzels?
Don't worry, Joe. I can just buy one for you.
Thanks, man. You're the best.
Excuse me, did I just hear someone being called the best besides me?
Oh, Donald, lay off.
No, Joe, I'll do you one better. How about I buy you 5 pretzels and a large bag of popcorn for you while we watch the movie?
I don't know, Donald. I just don't think I can eat all of that in one sitting.
Fine, I guess, but your loss.
Joe is just looking out for his own health, something you should be doing, Donald.
Oh, quit complaining, Barack. I'm not fat, I'm just big-boned.
All right, so we know what food we will be ordering. What's next to think about?
I think we also have to worry about seating.
I just hope we can get there early enough so we can find the best seats.
Hold on, guys. I gotta take a phone call. Be right back.
Oh, okay then. So as I was saying, would you prefer the seats at the back or the seats at the front?
I would usually go for the seats at the far back. The seats there are elevated so we can still view the movie, and we have the seats and spacing all to ourselves.
That's a good idea. Usually it's not good to sit at the front because you would have to look up rather than watch the movie at an elevated height.
That's fair considering health.
Speaking of health, why did Donald leave? Usually he stays and ignores reminders, especially if we are recording something.
Maybe it was one out of the many phone calls he receives about his court cases. I still can't understand how a person can get 4 indictments and 91 criminal charges.
It kind of makes sense. He's been pretty busy lately because of all the legal issues he's going through right now.
Goes to show it's not a good idea to promote lies in order to retain political power.
Yeah, sometimes I think Donald just slips deeper and deeper into legal trouble because he always just runs his mouth. It's not a good habit.
Agreed.
After tonight, should we meet up again tomorrow? I really enjoyed these past few days with you guys. It just reminds me the good days when you and I were in office.
It would be a good idea. I just hope Donald will be free as well. What should we play anyway?
Maybe we could either hop back onto Mario Kart or maybe we can play Wii Sports again.
That's a good idea, but we should probably ask Donald which one we should play.
All right, I'm back, guys.
Speaking of the man himself, where have you been? And what was that phone call for? It was probably for your civil fraud case, right?
Chill out, Barack. I was just contacting our local theater about the cost for the tickets for the movie.
You were gone for about 2 minutes. Besides, you could have also just looked up how much the tickets cost on Google or something.
Actually, you're right, Barack. I did something more than ask about the cost of tickets. I actually rented out the entire theater for the night.
Excuse me? You're lying, right, Donald? There's no way you just rented out the entire theater for the night just for us, right? This has got to be the single greatest prank you have pulled, right, Joe? Please back me up here.
Yeah, what? Donald, I know you're rich, but aren't you using your money to pay off all the expenses from your court cases, especially when you're straight up ignoring gag orders?
One, I could care less about the gag orders. I'm an American, goddammit. I should be able to exercise my First Amendment rights wherever I choose to do so. Second, I got all the money in the world, so I really don't mind. finally, I just thought it would be better to watch the movie with more privacy. I'll be damned if I have to sit next to a bald guy in a public theater. Bald people scare the living hell out of me.
I'm still in shock that you rented out an entire theater just for us to watch the movie.
Who said it was going to be just us? Think Barack? I rented out an entire theater to watch this movie. It'd be a waste of money without spending the night without the people we care about most.
Wait, do you mean...
We get to bring our families to watch the movie all together?
I mean, why not, right?
Thanks, Donald. You're awesome.
I'd expect nothing else.
All right, let me just complete this night and then we can have the time of our lives.
I will say it's pretty impressive you survived this night.
Why do you say that?
Well, Freddy technically never left the stage. I guess that cam stalling tactic is pretty useful.
Yeah, it is. Too bad it doesn't work completely in 420 mode.
Wait, what's a 420 mode?
You really don't want to know.
Who cares? We won.
Yeah, we won only a small payment of $120. I feel like we deserved more for what we were put through for this job.
All right, well, that's the game for now, guys. Now let me call Michelle.
Oh, you're right. I'll call Jill right now to meet me at the theater.
To the movie theater.